Good morning. Good morning from Bondi. I'm from a new farm. So I'm currently in the Apple store in central Sydney. I'm here because this phone that I'm filming on right now is just, there's too many issues with it. You might not even be able to hear this video. Sometimes the mic just doesn't work. So my insurance company have sorted me another one. So I guess it's like accidentally new phone day, which is pretty cool. They've also upgraded me. I don't know if they meant to, but I'm not going to ask too many questions. But it's new phone day. I'm standing around in a very relaxed manner this morning. I'm late though. I'm going to the races today. I'm going to the races for a friend of a friend's stag do. When I say friend of a friend, I mean a friend of my brother's stag do. And it's going to be a very weird get ready with me, because the first thing I need to do is strap my ankle, because I fucked it running yesterday. Right, go. Okay, let's even see if I can remember how to do this. It's been a while. Now, I spent enough time on physio beds for rugby to have a vague idea of how to do this. Oh, that is hideously ugly. There you go. That is a supported ankle. Physio Ted, unbelievable. Right, now we're done with that, and hair is done with the T-Bear Master Clay, link in bio. I need to get dressed and get out the door. I'm so late already. So it is race day, we want kind of smart. I'm not gonna wear a shirt. I'm thinking, bear with me. I'm thinking black tee. Just wait. It'll come together. A little bit of a tuck, right. And then call me crazy, right? Pink jacket. I could definitely do the press. I mean, it'll do for today. Yeah, I think so. Shoes-wise, I'm gonna wear some black winkle pickers, and no, that is not a slur. And then I think we're good. Oh, watch. And then I think we're good. No. It's gone rather west. I feel like it could have been different if you told us. How well does that look like it's going? I don't think we're getting that in. My least favourite type of situation ever, hence me putting some distance between me and the group. Doesn't look like it's progressing in a positive way. Going well, boys? Yeah. I've heard policemen love being filmed without like...
Famously goes down real well.
Get me closer to them. Lots of hands on hips, lots of folded arms. Things to do in Sydney today. Well, it turns out you've shown up to the races with a group of 12 lads who are 36 hours deep into a stag do and seemingly hell-bent on killing each other by forced alcohol consumption. You might not get let in, but I refuse to accept that my day is completely in the bin. So I found us tickets to a rugby game later that I'm hoping, I'm not betting, but I'm hoping these lads are somewhat compos mentis by the time 7:30 this evening rolls around. Walking through the park on the way to the gym. We're training legs today despite having a shagged ankle. More about that in a minute. Across what appears to be... What goes on here? This is an outdoor cinema. The Belvedere Amphitheatre. 6 months ago, that would have been my favourite place ever to be. I'll go catch a show there at some point soon. Anywho, on to the gym. Now, my bulletproof strapping job is actually doing pretty well. I don't know how I've pulled it off as well as I have, but I have, and it's working perfectly. I'm not going to put any crazy amount of weight through it today, so obviously stuff like squats, lunges, hip thrusts, RDLs, they're all completely off the cards. So basically what I think I'm going to do is a thing called German volume training, which is 10 sets of 10. I'm going to do that for quad extensions, no weight through my foot there, and leg curls for my hamstrings, no weight through my foot there. Then I'm going to leave. That sounds like a very simple, pretty enjoyable leg workout as far as leg workouts go. I'm always walking past spots like this, right? I'm like, oh, that's nice. Maybe I should go in and just sort of hang out and frolic. Then I remember I'm in Sydney and there's something called the Sydney Funnel Web here. You know what? I don't fancy getting funnels or webbed. So I'm going to stay out of them. UK, I'd be all over that shit.
Achilles-friendly leg, still savage, Achilles-friendly leg, no panic, Achilles-friendly leg, stay active, built it back strong, now I'm back at it.
like a chick, okay. Built strong in a feminine way. Little bounce when I walk away. Yeah, I earned that every day.
Okay, I tell you what, my ass is on fire. I think the quad pump is kind of gone. I do want to put a little bit more meat on these boys. The hammy separation, I mean the hammies are good, yeah. I want to build my fucking ass though, look at that, I want nothing. If I do the gym, the booty gym. Yeah. We need to put some size on the cake. Body fat percentage is where we want it. But now that I am injured and can't run, at least for a few days, on my ankle, I do need to find another cardio activity. I really don't just want to sit on a stationary bike every morning for an hour, but it might have to be that. I don't want to have to eat less, and I want to maintain this level of body fat. But I'd say that's overall a pretty successful session, all things considered. Now, I have to get home. This is soaking wet. I've got to walk home or hobble home. Have a fun Saturday night planned, sitting at my laptop. Not like that.
Check this shit out on the way back from the gym. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, well there's obviously a peaceful part of the convoy. The not so peaceful part of the convoy. I did a very good job of this. Maybe a little too good. Oh. I forgot how much this sucks. 3, 2, 1. I have no hair left. Oh my god, that's so much hair. 3, 2, 1. I mean, this one was only a little bit on my skin. Can you see? Oh god, these ones are gonna suck going down the back. It's like full POV. Hey, where's this top one to start? 3, 2, 1. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I just had fucking scissors. Why do I not just have scissors with me? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. This is gonna be the worst one by a mile. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Have you thoughts? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's just on skin. This is just on skin. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good God, that is disgusting. Oh, that was worse than the actual injury itself.
Right, it's currently, what time is it? It's currently 5 to 4 in the morning. I decided to give up on sleep, just one of those nights tossing and turning, so I was like, I'll go to the gym and just get that done for the day. Halfway to the gym, walking through that park, and it is, you probably can't, you might not be able to tell just yet. If I come out here, you can probably tell. It's just started absolutely fucking it down. It hasn't rained in a week. And what timing this was for me. Had I known it was going to rain, I probably would have stayed in bed and given sleep another chance. Gym is about a mile that way. My house is about a mile that way. I think for now it's just me and this tree ducking from the rain. Good stuff. What a situation to find yourself in. Good morning. That's not bad. That's a pretty good sunrise. Morning.
Not sure I'd ever get bored of starting my days like this.
I'm very aware that we've been in Sydney for a week or so now, and all you've seen of me in Sydney is the inside of my room and me going back to the Central Coast for a shoot that wasn't even in Sydney. So we're starting this morning on Coogee Beach. I've got two of my mates joining me soon, I think. I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't show up because it's early. We're gonna do the Coogee to Bondi walk. Very, very popular walk along the coastline here. It's beautiful. There's some brunch spots over the side. We're gonna grab some brunch. I don't actually know what the plan is next. I will probably flop after that because, well, I haven't slept again. So who knows? I just feel like today's gonna be a good day, you know? Part of me wants to put my music in. Part of me wants to just sit here and listen to the waves. I don't really know which one I'm gonna do. I don't know if these people are showing up. So, to be honest, I'm having a lovely time on my own. So that's where we just were down there. Definitely the same day. There was huge swell yesterday. Absolutely massive surf, and it's still kind of going on. Hence no one swimming. It's like 30, 40 feet of just white water here. But this is Coogee from the hillside up on the left. Look, you can see it got pretty stormy. It's still kind of hanging around. Bondi is all along the coast here. Around that top bit, it's kind of in like the next bay over. And the views are pretty nice on the way. I have no idea what's going on here. Is there some kind of rain dance? Maybe this is all their fault. I know you don't have any point of comparison, but this is crazy rough. I'm not sure anything makes me want to get on a surfboard less. I mean, obviously you wouldn't surf here. This walk takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how quick I go. I might go a little bit quicker because I'm pretty sure that's heading this way. And there ain't a whole lot of shelter on this coastline. I've done this walk a few times. I've never been down this little bit. I think this might be where our friendly rain dancer is. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, shit, look at you can see the rain coming down over there. These houses will be an absolute fortune. That's nice over there. All right, enough getting distracted. We need to actually start getting a bit of a move on. Never seen it like this. Just, you see that line there? That's like meant to be a swimming pool. I mean, pretty aggro. Whoa, fuck. Can't help but think this guy's sitting rather close. We need to get moving. I'm wasting so much time just staring at these waves. It's very hypnotic. Bruh. Brave man. I've not seen it like this before. Alright, so this is Clovelly Beach. I think that's how you say it. By far the worst one. I don't really know, there's a few on the walk. I don't really know why you'd come to this. Like, it's all just paved off. I guess this bit's meant to be calm because it's sheltered from out there. And it's doing a pretty good job, I guess, compared to that. This whole pulled off area seemed somewhat obsolete this morning. But I'm not really sure why you'd come and hang out here when you got Coogee just there. And Bondi around there, and Bronte as well. A lot of the gaffs here as well are just so nice. Well, I say that, the houses themselves look lovely, of course. They're gonna cost a fortune. But then that's your view. Bit of a fucking eyesore. The ones on Bondi that we're walking to now towards, one of them sold for 14 million the other day. That's prime real estate. This is another bit I've never been to. So we've just come from there. That's where the big waves were hitting. I've never been up on this bit. The walk sort of goes away from the coastline a little bit around there. But this'll, I mean, the sun and clouds are putting on an absolute show for us right now. Wouldn't mind if these people left. Guys, I'm a vlogger. We know I deserve priority wherever I go, regardless of how public the land is. This is stunning. What? Why have I not come here before? I'm gonna be so late for stream. Sorry in advance, people. I mean, yeah. I mean, absolutely, yeah. You feel me? Yeah, I've got my AirPods in, so hopefully you can hear me. You have my AirPods in, so hopefully you can hear me. Pretty bad. My phone's moving a lot. That's how we lost the one before. We've still got a long way to go. We're going all the way around there, but just keep getting distracted by these spots. This new iPhone is doing a lot of heavy lifting for my videography skills, by the way. Good morning. It is early, isn't it? So handsome. Morning, mate. Right, you behave. God, it really is some lifestyle out here. Okay, now I'm officially lost. Oh, there's more. Hello. Look, I know I'm in Sydney, a big city, famous city, and people want to see the city. It's not up to you. Jokes, we will go to the city. In fact, I know we're going to go to the city because I've already filmed the city portion of this vlog. Look at this. Absolute carpet. Sunday morning game on here. Now, yes, it would be windy. And you just know there's been a few balls lost over the edge there. But there are definitely worse pitches I've seen. Another thing about Australia, they love lawn bowls. There's so many bowls clubs everywhere. This is a particularly nice one. I mean, what is going on there? Eh? Some serious aura on the man. I mean, look, if you're old, not a bad way to start the day. You know, just chuck some darts on there, a couple jars in the club afterwards. And then, once you're done with that, you can get fast-tracked into this place. Yeah, this is a slightly more somber part of the walk. This might be quite a morbid thought. But I mean, this land has got to be worth a fortune. Dig them up, I say. Get the foundations in. Let's put some flats here. You'd have a lovely view. This run, people run this a lot. Quite a nice run, but there's so much traffic that I've done it once, I'm not sure I'd do it again. Also deceptively hilly. This is one thing I don't get right. Big fan of fishing. I'm a huge fan of fishing. Say you actually end up hooking something. How the fuck do you... There's a long net. Man has incredibly satisfying neck wrinkles. So I mean, that doesn't look that rough, does it? And then just death. Foamy water means no buoyancy, means sink. We still have to get around this headland, by the way. This is the next beach. I've got to be on stream in 25 minutes. Got to get around that headland and then in this little cove here. That's where Bondi is. This is Bronte Beach, which is the second or third on the actual walk. Bit of an eyesore at the moment, can't lie. So it was actually apparently like a 100-year swell yesterday, and it's obviously still getting quite a lot of coverage. It's not normally like this. This is an inaccurate representation of how crazy the sea normally is. This is a freak morning. It's normally very calm and serene and relaxing. Alas, not this morning. So this is the fourth beach on the walk. I have no idea what's going on down there. Next stop is Bondi, but I mean, we still got, there's a little land head. We've got to go around that next one. And I've got 7 minutes to do it before I need to be heading home. Which is just simply not happening. Oh, we have the answer. It's beach rugby. Is that game over? I think the new pitch required. Even though I've done this walk so many times now, I do always forget how long it takes, hence me being late. This is the last headland, I think, until Bondi. Steps are not going to be an issue today, I can tell you that. There she is, finally. There's Bondi coming around the corner. She looks empty this morning. Oh, you know that swimming pool you've seen on every white influencer story ever? It's that. Doesn't look that relaxing this morning, does it? I have to time this one. Shiny floor and splashed up. This is intimidating. Yeah, we're just gonna walk it at a normal pace, and what will be will be. Oh, it looks like fun this way. Ah. Could be worse.
It's about to get wet. It's about to get wet.
By luck and judgment, we got through that. There you go. There's that pool everyone goes crazy about. Doesn't look that chill this morning. We've seen this on every white girl store in Sydney. Anyway. There you go. I have 3 minutes to get 4 miles to stream. Really. tonight we've got a steak dinner planned at this Brazilian place that does all you can eat steak. Booked for 10 of us. We're not going to turn it into a competition. We're back in Darling Harbour. That's Barangaroo Reserve, which is where we sat on those rocks in vlog 1. I mean, 10 vlogs ago, 10 weeks ago, mental. I still think it's the best sunset spot in Sydney. There's two parts of Sydney I really like. You've got the Bondi Coogee area. It's not really the same area, but it's the same vibe. And then you got the CBD, the Central Business District, with this absolute peach. Either a short train or a fairly short Uber apart as well. I wish I could do both at the same time. Alas, no. Anyway, I want some Brazilian meat.
I want to Euro. There is one that is really different.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's a great meat stick. How we cook it.
I see we've lost one of our We just send one to you.
Morning again. I'm on a different beach for a different sunrise. I've come to Bondi this morning instead of Coogee, kind of because I haven't been here for a sunrise yet, and I think we've been doing the right thing spending most of our time on Coogee Beach. Bondi's cool and everything. It's just way busier. Wait, let me put this in normal mode actually, hang on. It's obviously a lot bigger, but it's far busier. Also, the sunrise this morning isn't quite as paying. Coogee kind of faces more that way, so you can actually see where the sun's coming up. See over there, behind there is where the sun is rising. I would be able to see that from Coogee. Last we committed to Bondi this morning. Just look how busy it is. Anyway, morning swim. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. It's not the best beach for sunrises. God, that lens flare is annoying. Okay, look, maybe it's not that bad. It's alright. It's a 6 out of 10. Okay, we might have a new plan for the day, lads. Yes, I've come to one of the most famous big cities in the world and appear to be spending all my time in parks. I like green, I like hanging around the green, but we're gonna go see some of Sydney today. Now, I've been to and from Sydney a few times on this trip, so I've already seen all this. Yet another 10 out of 10 day. Who the bloody hell is this guy, and what did he do to get such a sick statue? Oh, he's got a bit of a schnoz on him. I mean, clearly that's me. Arthur Phillip. We're glorifying the colonizers now? I mean, I'm all for it. I don't know what Arthur did, but I'm almost certain it involved enslaving quite a lot of people. See, this is the thing. I come to these cities, and I'm like, the city's all well and good, but I was raised in the country, and I just revert to type. I'm like, just get me around green. Like, this is way better. Why would I want to be in a concrete jungle when I can This is good. Obviously, it's probably got something to do with the fact that it's 30 degrees, so no one wants to be in a concrete jungle. But that's way happy. It almost looks kind of European. I do find it weird that they claim to hate the monarchy and the colonizers and all that, which I completely understand. But then they've got just so many statues of various kings and inevitably slave owners throughout the city. They're getting mixed messages. Even with the people in the UK, we don't like the monarchy this much. Now this is a vibe. This is honestly my ideal. Oh my God, it's the Sydney Opera House. There you go, in all its glory. How busy is she gonna be down there? Because I may well just show you from a distance. And to be honest, the closer you get, the less of it you can see. There she is, in all her glory. Doesn't actually look too busy, so maybe we will. I'm meeting some mates at these bars down here later. My word, it is hot. Don't know how people are getting around in suits and stuff. I'm wearing thin white trousers and a thin polo, and I'm shiny. So there is a walk you can do. I say a walk. It's like something you pay to do over here. And you get up top on that. Let's see if this zoom is good enough. while this phone has good zoom. There is no chance. There is absolutely no chance I'm doing that. I'm sorry, I'm sure the view's great, but Google it. You know, I always said I'd bring you all to the Opera House, but like, I've done it loads, I don't need to see it, but I'll do it just to humor you lot. Having been here loads, I've never before noticed that it's 3 separate things. Since when's it been 3 separate buildings? I guess you only ever see it from the side because then it looks far more impressive. What? Since when has that been a thing? There's me being like, oh, I've done it loads. Never noticed that. Also, the number of tripods around here, which I'm aware I am also contributing to, but the number of tripods around here of people just taking TikToks and selfies and stuff is just hilarious. And yes, I'm aware I'm one of them. Just over here, these boats you can see, this is the ferry across to Manly, which I was gonna do, but apparently it's gonna storm in about an hour, and to be honest, it does smell like it's gonna storm. It might not look that bad. I don't really want to be in Manly, stuck there and waiting for the rain to finish. So we're gonna leave that. Also, every time I go to Manly, me and my older brother have a tradition that I have to go to the Oakley store. I say we have to go to the Oakley store, and I've already got 3 pairs with me. I don't need another one, but I am a man of tradition. So much so, in fact, that if there's an Oakley store around here, whoops. Do they have the ones, are they the Meta ones? I'm not getting the Meta ones. Do they have the ones I'm after? Doesn't look like it. Not really how sweaty I've been this whole time. That's disgusting. Get out of here, what am I doing? What am I doing? Just, you know when you just come to, and you're like, what am I doing here? I don't need to be here. It's just a surefire way of me having another 200 quid less than I already do. I do need to find a lunch spot. I mean, not that we're short change from, but I want like a special, I might do some Googling and see where an AI reckons the best sandwich in Sydney is. Just finished at the gym in Circular Quay. Now having a huge sandwich. I sat on the steps of the Sydney Opera House, and I'm hoping me smacking a massive sandwich will be in as many people's tourist photos as possible. You're welcome. The odd chance that someone who takes a photo of me sitting here eating this sandwich, if I'm in your tourist photo and you're watching this, send it. That would be entertaining. You know, I said it looked like it was gonna storm. I mean, the rain's kind of stopped, but the thunder has not stopped for... Oh, there you go. The thunder and lightning has not stopped from pretty much the second I filmed that last clip. I am meant to be going out tonight, so we'll see how this develops. Have I finally found an angle that I can film from in this room and it not look terrible? Not really. What I did find though, was my way to the supermarket. New place means new daily meals. As you know, I eat the same thing every day wherever I am. That certain thing just changes depending on where I am. So we're gonna make this super quick because I've done a million of these. This is what this couple weeks meals will look like every single day. 24 eggs. I have 3 of these a day. 8 relatively lean big old steaks. I have 1 of those each day. An assortment of berries for my yogurt and granola every morning. Bananas also for the yogurt every morning. High protein Greek yogurt for my yogurt every morning. Now this stuff right here is just the best find. And it might be the best thing about Australia. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. I discovered it here. I will be importing it back to the UK if I can. It's this like crispy chili oil stuff. And I can't stop eating it. Yes, it's like 100% fat. This goes on the steak under the eggs. I have a big tub of granola from last week, which is still going. I use my protein wherever that's gone. Where is it? I put a scoop of protein in with the yogurt every morning. Now, having just told you I eat the same thing every day, Michael, the bread man, dropped off 4 fresh baguettes last night. I was talking to my mate about the chili oil because that's what me and my friends talk about. And he was like, I've had it, try this. And he put me onto this crazy looking tuna mayo sandwich. So I also have half a kilo of tuna. I know I've just said I eat the same thing every day, but I'm gonna have that today. The calories of that are here. The protein of that is here. That will also include my post-gym shake, which is 50 grams. And that leaves me a bit of wiggle room every day. I'm gonna guess like 500 to 600 calories. So I've just been nailing sharing bags of M&Ms on the way back from the gym. That being said, I did say last week, we're done with cookies. I may have slipped and fell and bought
2 packs of the Coles cookies again. As long as I have those just before or just after the gym, I don't really mind, because that's when our body likes carbs the most. And some mayonnaise and some capers for the tuna sandwich. There you go. Don't look like a lot, does it? It's not really. So there's your updated, that's what Ted's eating every day. 2 meals, bit of wiggle room so I can sprinkle some fun stuff in to hit my calorie goals, which are 2,500 at the moment. I've dropped that a little bit the last few days because I can't run, so I just brought it down a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some of this stuff now.
Well, that is the end, gang. Thank you all so much for watching. That's 1,000 subs we've hit this week as well, which is kind of crazy. In 10 episodes, we've got a nice little army coming together. Here's to the next 1,000. Here's to the next 10 vlogs. I love you all, guys. I don't know what we're gonna be doing next week. I've got the room in Sydney until Friday, the 3rd. We might leave a little bit before that. I might go down to the Whitsundays, which is this really sick, sort of beautiful set of islands in Queensland. Might go down to the Gold Coast with my schoolmates who are there. They're both off for half a week each, so go from one to the other. I don't know. I've got nothing planned, and that is what I love about this weird sort of traveling thing I found myself doing. Thank you for 1,000 subs. Here's to the next 10 vlogs. Who knows where they'll take us. Until then though, I'll leave you with a view of, I've forgotten what it's called, of the Opera House. I'm gonna go meet my friends, and I will catch you lot in the next one. Ta-ra.